Well, that was probably the microcosm of games we lost this year. That's when it went bad for us this year. That was the MO. Walk a bunch of guys, pop up too much, make some key errors, not finish hitters. You can't walk 12 guys and make 2 errors and feel like you're going to be in a game. So, obviously you don't go up there trying to do those things. We felt like we were prepared. Game just probably sped up on us, which is unfortunate. At game 53, that the game's going fast, we weren't able to slow it down. And then, they start 8, 9 seniors over there. Once they smelled blood in the water, they went after us.
Any questions from the media?
Coach, just talk about, just give a reflection on the season and your seniors and this year going on for them.
Well, I shared a story with them I think was appropriate. I heard an interview from Derek Jeter the other night when they were honoring him, and they said how they asked him a question, what do you define success or failure? And he said, winning the World Series is success, and if you don't, it's a failure. And I think I had that line of thinking 14 years ago when I was a head coach, and I don't have that line of thinking anymore. I think I would disagree with Derek Jeter if I could. I think success for us was in the journey. We got gutted from last year. We lost 7 of 9 starters, 3 of 4 starting pitchers. We had 3/4 of our rotation go down at different points of time this year. We had our number 1 hitter miss 21 games, and look, we're here. And that was from our seniors. Our seniors took us here. We had role players become guy. We had Ryan Room go off in this tournament. We had freshmen step up. I think it's still a success. I'm the most competitive guy on the planet. I want to win every game, and I want my team to feel that way. But I think it's still a success. And the bottom line is we'll be back. Other people, you can write that down. I don't care. We'll be back. We'll be back. There's enough left in the tank with what we've added. We'll be back. And it's a tribute to those seniors that we even were in this position.
Gary, you mentioned yesterday how hard it is to come back from early deficit in an elimination game, and the tide kind of turned today versus yesterday's game.
It did. I think if we get a 0 at 6-3, it's probably a different game. And we just didn't, right left field it, right left throw it, and that was big 2 runs. I mean, Nick got inserted to short in the middle of our year, and we actually took off when we put him there. I don't blame Nick for it. We can't walk the leadoff guy and not get the leadoff bunt either. But I felt that was the time in the game we needed a 0, and we didn't get it. And the game got away from us after that point.
You kind of touched already about the seniors. Perry lineups, I think they had 7 senior starters. We have a very young lineup.
Yeah.
Not an excuse, but the fact that this is kind of a learning experience for these guys coming up, the youngsters.
Yeah, if I be honest with you, they kicked us around in the series earlier in the year too, and I remember in that series going to the mound and vividly thinking, they're old and we're young, and they were exposing us. I told the team before the game, I felt like we closed that gap. I felt like we had. I felt like we were playing as a more experienced team at game 53 than we were early. My disappointment is we didn't show that. They obviously were the better team. They were a better team all year, but we had closed the gap. We had closed the gap. We just didn't play well today. And we'll be back, and they'll be in the position that we are this year. They're going to have a brand new lineup. So, they'll be in the same spot we are. And knowing Chris and his staff, they'll be at this tournament next year too. They'll do a great job.